Now, the U.S. Army is investigating a bizarre scene over the Nashville home of musician Kid Rock. Videos posted to social media show two Apache helicopters flying low and hovering near his swimming pool, as you see there on your screen. The singer is seen pumping his fist as the choppers fly past. Now, military officials are now reviewing the flight to see if any airspace regulations were broken. Joining us now from Washington is out to explain what happens next is our Joe St. George. Good morning, Joe. I don't think I would have ever guessed that we would have been asking you about Kid Rock, but here we are. What kind of consequences could these pilots face, and how long will this investigation take?
Well, obviously, disciplinary action is possible. We'll see the extent, though, of where this investigation goes, and I say that because of Kid Rock's closeness with President Trump. I mean, he has been someone who's performed at a number of Trump-related political events over the years. This is a close ally of the president in, let's face it, entertainment in Hollywood. There's not a ton of close allies with the president, but you're right. This certainly went viral, right? I mean, Kid Rock, the famous artist, lives in an area he likes to call as the Southern White House in Nashville. And over the weekend, he posted videos of not one, but two Apache helicopters essentially giving a private air show. He saluted back. This was taking place. These helicopters were flying over near his house at the same time in which there were no Kings rallies taking place in Nashville, and a number of our Scripps News Group Nashville cameras caught these helicopters flying over while the No Kings events were going on. Didn't connect the dots for a few hours later. But again, this is a big story, obviously in Nashville and for the U.S. Army. Our Scripps News colleagues in Nashville have been all over this, and they have a statement from Fort Campbell, which is where these Apaches are from. Fort Campbell, I'm going to read a statement here. Fort Campbell leadership is aware of a video circulating on social media depicting AH-64 Apache helicopters operating in the vicinity of a private residence associated with Kid Rock. The command has initiated an investigation to review the circumstances surrounding this activity. And Army officials have later amended the statement describing the probe as an administrative review rather than an investigation. Important context from Scripps News Group in Nashville. So a bizarre story that I think popped up on a lot of people's algorithms and social media feeds over the weekend. The U.S. Army is now looking into this. At the very least, you can call it what it is. We'll see if there's any disciplinary action taken as a direct result of what occurred in the last several days, guys.
Absolutely. We'll continue to keep our eyes on that. Thanks so much for your insight, Joe. We appreciate your time and looking forward to speaking with you again soon.